It's time to bring back the Spartans to combat the threat of the Banished. With this, you can customize your heroes to your favor. What they use is up to you. From Mega Construx Halo, this is the UNSC Spartan Armor Pack. Following up with the Halo Infinite series, not only are we given new armor types for the game, but with Mega Construx, it brings back a lot of the Reach armor designs, even bringing in some missed types. While that's good and all, I feel there's something missing. With Infinite, I kinda wish at least one of these used brand new designs, but what else is there? The Mark 7, a recycled Master Chief? There wasn't much around. Still, two primarily UNSC packs? I'm glad they threw in the Banished, but are they here out of pity? For this side, it comes with a Banished crate newly colored in appropriate dark red. The sides pop open, but be careful they don't slip inside. Looking at the accessories, unless you don't care to store UNSC stuff, it seems you can only store the Mangler. Yes. All of this, and I'm worried about the Mangler. Speaking of which, the Mangler has a center drum that spins, and a gravity hammer all casted in that thin-looking pearl faded blue dark plastic. Looking a little dull, especially when the light passes through the blade. I almost mistook it for silver paint. The Banished Brute is similar to other basic silver versions in the Infinite line, with matching armor on both sides and a removable nose protection helmet, looking more like a concept for Mutant Shredder. With this new articulation form, the new Brutes have one overlooked downside with the feet not properly molded to fit between the pegs. Compared to the Skiff Intercept, I still stand these look like they're made from scrap armor, considering the chest paint is now a solid light gray. Before we jump into the Spartans and the custom options like a kid's flip book switching the heads and torsos, the set also includes 3 almost peanut butter base plates, 4 gray frag grenades, 2 sets of flare effects with the white shape and a cone shape that can combine, a silencer attachment, 3 very different forms of scopes and ammo counters that are too tiny. If you're not keeping them stored in a box or on the weapons, they're almost guaranteed lost. Anyways, there's also a sidekick pistol, bulldog shotgun, and infinite assault rifle. As the name suggests, there's plenty of armor you can swap with our 2 Spartans, but I'll start with their configurations out of the package. The set includes the UNSC Spartan Recon. While the armor type isn't new, the mold is with its Reach form. Mostly gray with a splash of yellow in the lower limbs, this newly articulated Spartan features tactical torso armor with the netted addition linked up to a storage pack painted in tan. There's also the default shoulders and helmet with dark paint additions and silver visor like the Halo Heroes version. We also see the return of the UNSC Spartan Grenadier, which makes those George fans go nuts. What an interesting combination here, almost Halo Heroes level. With the black markings on the helmet, there's a creative touch with a pinkish metallic visor. Not just that, metallic blue ammunition on the body with brown straps painted over. Seems like the Sapper chestplate with the EVA base shoulders and of course, as mentioned, the Grenadier helmet with attachment. The primary armor is mostly yellow with a splash of gray in the lower limbs. Wait a minute, they switch clothes. So this seems like a sneaky combination and open opportunity for even more customizable options. If you don't like the mix, you can swap the limbs for a completely yellow and gray figure. Or you could keep the game going to mix further. Yellow commando helmet on the primarily gray figure? Sure, whatever. This is gonna be a weird point to make, but yellow seems like a very hard color to get right with Halo figures. Could look too bright or too transparent. I think there's enough dark accents to cover it, and it's not a cheesy neon yellow, more like a dirty faded yellow, which actually works perfectly. Let's dig into the rest of the armor you get. 3 sets of chest armor, 3 sets of shoulders, and 3 sets of helmets each. Other than what's on the figures, each shoulder piece is different, closest being these, but even those are in different colors. First up is the alternate chest pieces, all with their own back covers, 2 of which specifically molded. On the gray side gets a default chest and commando chest with pouches. The yellow side gets another default chest and alternate collar Grenadier with what looks like a Duracell battery. For shoulders, the gray side gets an FJ Para, hopefully I got that name right, security, operator, and sniper variant. On the yellow side, it gets a commando painted with gray, Grenadier, another FJ Para, and sniper variant that you shouldn't be running with. That seems dangerous. Now for the helmets, the personality of the Spartan. On the gray side, we've got EVA with a small attachment and silver paint, as well as the operator with beautiful gold paint applications, especially especially on the headset. For the yellow, we've got a commando helmet in matching colors to our main configuration, and Gungnir, a new helmet mold painted with gray with small details. Don't worry, the significant difference between the rare mystery figure is the yellow stripe. Looks good, but the yellow is painted looking off from the rest of the armor. I wasn't sure how to feel about the set at the start. I get the Reach armors have some relevance to Infinite, and I knew I would like these, but at the back of my mind, I couldn't help but think a pack of brand new armor types would be cool. That's not fair considering not much was really out, but it's still a thought. I still say there needs to be a Banished equivalent, not just tossed in for pity, but it's a nice addition. Plus, with this set, you get some decent colored visors, and so many configurations with 6 helmets, 6 chests, and multiple shoulder attachments. Weapons join in, and this insists you can play with the colors as well. I want to title this the Spartan Fashion Club.